So I'm going to chuck a question in. Mark, what's your biggest amazing discovery from looking at GameForge and the millions of data points that you've mused over for the last sort of 6, 7 years? What was the one that was like your holy cow moment?
A couple of holy cow moments. I think one was there is a minuscule difference between keeping your card on being on PJ Tour and top 10 in the world. It's like a shot and a half shot difference. That's it. I mean, there's such a fine line, and you can't get all of those shots in one area of your game. You can't just be like, oh, I'll hit it closer and get a whole shot, or I'll putt better and get a whole shot. You've got to get 2/10 here and 1/10 there, another 2/10 somewhere else, and so you're incrementally carving away at every area of your game to get to an elite level. You cannot get it all in one place. Now, if you're shooting 85, you can get a whole shot or two somewhere, but by the better and better you get, the more you have to chip away at every little area of your game. And if you don't understand that, you'll just be wasting your time working on something that's not going to actually change your outcome. For instance, if you're putting at or above PGA Tour level and you think you just need to putt better to score better, you might be banging your head against the wall. You might have maxed out. Like you could say, well, I just need to hit 16 greens around and not 13. Well, nobody on tour hits 16 greens around on average. Nobody. Zero, right? So that's not, once you max out at 13-ish, 13 and a half on PGA Tour, you're kind of max. That's it. You've got to now go get your shot somewhere else. You can't just say, well, I'll hit it 20 yards longer and hit two more greens and putt 25% better. You can't, right? There's nobody who does it in the last 20 years. So you've got to understand what the realistic limits of your performance are. Where have you maxed out? Where have you not maxed out? And